the Novo at LA Live for another edition of the University of Mixed Martial Arts. I'm Rich Slayton, joined by Donna Gonzalez, to bring you this featherweight bout between Garik Mitchell and Jose Granillo. Mitchell, making his second appearance at the University of Mixed Martial Arts tonight, stands 6 feet tall, out of Team Lagarto and 10th Planet Van Nuys.
Yes, Garik is a very tall fighter, so he uses that distance and that range to keep his opponents far away, but he's not afraid to come straight forward with those punches. He had a great KO in round 2 of his last fight. I mean, that long leg just came and was like, whomp! And
timed Tyler Scott perfectly through that kick.
That was
put
fantastic,
him down.
yeah.
Really nasty kick. If you want to go look that up, Google Garik Mitchell versus Tyler Scott. Nasty kick work from Garik.
Absolutely.
He reads his opponent so well. That's a big part of his game.
Of course.
He looks, he examines, and what led to that head kick was him timing and learning how Tyler was moving.
Right. Tyler was using a lot of lateral movement, going side to side to side, and Garik timed that kick, and great knockout.
Well, part of that comes from Mitchell's experience in kickboxing, 3 fights in the International Kickboxing Federation.
Right. So he's coming to us with that Muay Thai background, teamed with 10th Planet Van Nuys Jiu-Jitsu. He's a pretty well-rounded fighter. Oh, big jumps off the cage.
Big, tall fighter for 145 pounds. Let's meet his opponent across the cage, Jose Granillo.
Please welcome his opponent, Jose Granillo.
Lining up across from Mitchell tonight, 33-year-old Jose Granillo from Kings MMA.
Kings MMA, one of the premier fight teams in Southern California for professional fighters. They don't have a huge amateur camp, which is interesting, but they do have a lot of fighters that we'll recognize in the UFC.
To go train with Master Rafael.
Yeah, speaking of which, he's being cornered tonight by Beneil Dariush, who fights in the UFC. He's an Army veteran, and he started in MMA about 4 years ago. So he's coming in with a great background.
Granillo does have some experience. Both of those fights, though, unfortunately, losses over the last couple of years. But we can look for Granillo loves to throw the left hook, especially while circling out to his left. It removes some of the danger, but also removes some of the power.
Right. I think what he needs to be careful of that he did in his last fight is he did a lot of backing up. He let his opponent come towards him too much, and I think that got him in trouble. He could tighten up his striking a little bit, which I'm sure that's what he's doing down at Kings MMA with Master Rafael Cordero. And you know, he's got to be careful about getting stuck on the bottom, which is what we saw from him in his last fight.
Well, 2 dangerous men entering the cage tonight. Garik Mitchell with that blistering striking game.
Yeah.
Jose Granillo, can he outwork and outthink Garik Mitchell tonight? We'll find out soon. Let's get things kicked off inside the cage with Salvador Ariano.
Our next fight of the evening is brought to you by Down to Scrap, scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a whoopsie-doo style fighter. He steps into the cage with a record of 1 win and no losses. His 1 win coming by way of knockout. He stands at 6 feet tall and weighed in at 143 pounds, representing Team Lagarto and 10th Planet Van Nuys from Simi Valley, California, Garik Mitchell. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, a striker. He comes to this fight with a record of no wins and 2 losses. He stands at 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at 145 pounds. He trains with Kings MMA from Los Angeles, California, Jose Granillo. Referee in charge of the action, Mike Bell.
3 2-minute rounds somehow taking place at 145 pounds.
Right.
Between Garik Mitchell in the black trunks in our blue corner and Jose Granillo in the black and striped trunks from our red corner. This is the UofMMA. It starts here.
I'm going to make a correction. I said Granillo is being cornered by Beneil Dariush. I was wrong, but he is being cornered by UFC fighter Kelvin Gaston.
And Ultimate Fighter winner.
Yeah.
Mitchell goes high, blocked by Granillo.
Garik using his length and keeping Granillo at a distance. Coming in for those 1-2 combination kicks and then getting back out. Woo!
Nice body kick.
And Mitchell is able to time those kicks with those long legs. Did it again.
Also, interesting note, the shin pads of Garik Mitchell don't seem to be exceptionally substantial.
Those are, I mean, yeah,
Those
are short for anybody.
They're up to
Yeah.
code, obviously, all of them inspected by our officials.
Right.
But he definitely chose thinner shin pads than some will.
Right. And that's really, the shin pads are to protect your shin, so that's obviously what he's more comfortable with.
Head movement from both fighters.
We're seeing Granillo come forward a lot more in this fight.
So far, much better performance than we've seen from him in his last fight.
Definitely. Able to land a hook on Mitchell.
A lot of redness developing over the left knee of Granillo.
Yeah, because Mitchell's able to land those kicks, he's making a home. Kick for kick.
Nasty kick there from Granillo.
That was a fantastic.
Leg kicks are the story of round number 1.
Yeah. Well, not a surprise coming from Mitchell. We see him use his length. We see him use his kicks. A little bit of a surprise coming from Granillo. A nice surprise. He's definitely evolved his striking game from his last match that we were able to see, and that was a good back and forth match.
His footwork looks more intentional. His hands are up higher. He's a little less gun shy than we've seen in the past.
Yes.
This is definitely a more evolved Jose Granillo.
Absolutely. Definitely listening to a lot of those pro fighters that he is probably training with down at King's MMA and hearing what they have to say about game plans.
King's MMA, clearly a very high-level gym. But we also can't deny the talent out of Team Lagarto and 10th Planet Van Nuys.
Absolutely not. Garik is doing a great job landing his shots.
Round number 2 on its way. Pretty even matchup so far. Jose Granillo in the red corner, Garik Mitchell in the blue corner.
Granillo's corner calling for a little bit more action. Let's see if he listens. Woo.
Notice Garik now letting his hands go a bit more.
Absolutely. I'm definitely feeling the intensity coming off both of these guys more in this round.
I can kick you, you can kick me.
And then I'll kick you. And you can punch me.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Granillo catching that kick from Mitchell and trying to go for the takedown, but Garik did a great job of stuffing it.
Pace picking up here in round 2.
Yeah.
Hard kick checked by Mitchell. We're seeing a lot more combinations this round, a lot fewer single shots like we saw in the first.
Yeah.
Halfway through round number 2.
Nice combination from Mitchell. Oh, and here comes Granillo going for the takedown.
Excellently pummeled by Mitchell.
Right. Trying to utilize that Thai plum a little bit, go for a knee. I see Granillo trying to get his hips low so he can finish that double leg, which he's really trying hard to get.
This is a much more confident fighter than we've seen in the past.
Absolutely. And Mitchell doing a great job stopping that takedown. But
So
Granillo
long.
is working really hard for it. It's got to be hard to take down a guy that tall.
He's spreading that base so
Yeah.
far.
He really wants that takedown. Oh, he might get it. Garik doing his best to make sure it's not going to happen. That height difference is such a factor in that takedown.
Nasty knees to the
Good
thigh.
job from Mitchell, though, being offensive while being defensive at the same time.
Much better round from Jose Granillo.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know if the cameras can catch this, but we're seeing this right in front of us. Look at the damage on the left thigh.
Those welts
Granillo.
they're already starting to raise off of his leg. The bruising and the blood clotting is happening right before our eyes.
So here's the question: is how might that affect the mobility of Granillo going into round number 3?
It depends on how much adrenaline he has pumping right now. If you sit long enough, I mean, you only have 1 minute between each round. That's not enough time for you to lose your adrenaline. So he might be able to. He might not be feeling it right now, but it's definitely a factor.
He's going to feel it at
He's
some
going to
point.
feel it at some point, but it might not be a factor right now unless Mitchell keeps eating that leg away. And then, of course, it will be because you start losing mobility, you start losing feeling, and it just hurts.
Well, again, that might be partially attributed to by the shin pad choice of Mitchell.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't imagine that was unintentional with Garik, knowing how much he favors the kicks.
120 seconds remain to decide the winner of this bout. Will it be the 33-year-old Jose Granillo from Kings MMA? Or will Garik Mitchell log one more in the win column for Team Lagarto and 10th Planet Van Nuys? Triple pumping that jab is Mitchell.
Yeah, I'm imagining that that's what Mitchell's corner told him during the break, that let's pick up the number of punches with him.
Jab lands nicely for Garik.
Granillo showing no fear going in there, trying to get inside of Mitchell.
And there's that left hook as he turns to the left.
Woo.
You know, Mitchell's throwing that jab straight right or jab overhand right. With the way,
Yeah, but Granillo is ducking underneath it and getting a good counter.
well, he's circling out to his left side. You know, if we start seeing that right hook to follow that, Mitchell might find purchase.
Yeah. Oh man. Granillo's leg is looking bad.
Oh yeah, you can see Mitchell finishing
It is
that combination
bright
with that
red.
outside
I don't
kick.
know if you can see that on camera, but it is bright red. If Garik keeps going for that leg, yeah.
45 seconds left to decide this bout.
Oh,
Big head kick from Garik Mitchell. That is it.
That's the second time we've seen that from Mitchell.
2 for 2. Garik Mitchell going upstairs.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Which foot was the cemetery again? Because for Garik Mitchell, it's the right.
Yeah, needs to name that leg. Jeez. Does he have a nickname? Because it needs to have something to do with his kicks.
Yeah, Garik, forget your head, bro, Mitchell.
Get your head, bro.
Wow. 2 for 2 on head kick knockouts.
We've got some blood behind Granillo's. Where is he bleeding from? That's behind his head.
Replay on its way. You see Granillo is about to circle out to his left.
Yeah. Garik.
As he circles,
Woo.
for a rack. And it's just a glancing
It must be a
blow.
scratch. Where's the blood?
It just is.
Oh, he's got a cut on the back of his head.
well,
I bet you the shin guards scratched him with all the tape.
Very possible.
Yeah.
But just that glancing blow. We'll see again. We talked about
Here comes Granillo circling out, and Garik just timing that kick.
And it just slices on the back of the
Yeah.
head. That's a KO zone.
Yeah. Perfect timing, right as Granillo was ducking his head, that just created that button.
Garik Mitchell off to a hot start in this mixed martial arts career. To make things official, let's go inside the cage with Salvador Arellano.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the third man in the ring, Mike Bell, brings the fight to a halt 1 minute, 17 seconds into the third round. Your winner by way of knockout, Garik Mitchell!
What a knockout by Garik Mitchell. Garik, we've seen you fight before. We've seen you put on wars. You guys look very evenly matched in there, trading vicious leg kicks back and forth. What was the difference in the striking that gave you the edge, though?
I think the whole fight I was going low leg kicks, and then I finally went high. I don't think he was expecting that, but hats off to Jose, man. He's a tough guy, comes from a really good camp. King's MMA, Rafael Cordero's gym. He's a big influence on my life, and just thankful that he came in here and decided to compete with me today.
Did you know you had that kind of knockout power?
Oh yeah, it's God-given. I got to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for that, and I got to thank all my friends and family out here. Mars Fitness, 10th Planet Van Nuys, Kids Gloves, Strap Time. Thank you everybody, all my sparring partners, everybody that helped me get here, get ready for this fight. Thank you for my coach, Victor Melendez. He's been with me since the beginning in blue, always had my back, and what else can I say? That was awesome.
You're a beast here at 145. I don't know many other people that can match up with you. What's next for you?
Hopefully I can get one more fight and then a title shot. They're supposed to have that belt on the line tonight, and that fight got scrapped. But you know what? If I had 3 fights, I would have taken that fight. So what's up? Where's that belt at?
Anybody else you want to thank for your performance?
Man, it's all love, man. I just appreciate so many people. So many people bought tickets. So many people came out here to support. And I just love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We want to thank Jose Granillo for this. Give it up for Garik Mitchell, ladies and gentlemen.
Your winner by a round 3 knockout due to head kick, moving to 2-0, Garik Mitchell.